feel like Link would want to get pegged by Zelda.
I don't think Link cares.
Link is asexual.
Link doesn't give a shit.
Whatever you want, like I don't
on,
care.
Link's on the spectrum.
Link's asexual.
His
He's nonverbal.
His focus is his focus is player dependent, but usually if the player, like if you're playing Breath of the Wild, your main goal is not to save Zelda.
Nah, you're too busy cooking shit.
So he's a twink versatile.
No, he's not anything. he's not anything.
So yeah, he may be asexual, but what's the dirtiest thing you think he's done?
All right, let's try that again.
You're holding that kazoo pretty threateningly.
I don't know where it went, so.
That's
I can
good.
find it later.
Welcome back to the Starbaby Social Hour. It's me, your host, Zach, and joining us today, to my left.
Hey.
I should have just yelled into Zach's mic.
Matt's here.
I'm here.
Hi, Matt. How's it going?
Hey. Yeah.
And joining us from a while back,
Yeah.
Julian. Hello.
It's me. Hi, how's it going?
How's it going? And a newcomer. Ba-ba, dun, dun, dun. A challenger approaches.
Hi.
It's Michaela. How's it going, Michaela?
It's going pretty well.
Now, you and Julian know each other, or is this the first time you guys met?
This is absolutely the first time we've met.
Okay,
God.
cool. This is a joke that's actually not going to read for the podcast at all.
I see.
Yeah,
I don't know why you brought it
It's not
up.
gonna work because I've been on one, and then
Yeah.
Michaela just got here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
we were
you have
talking
to
about
really
really
talk-
good stuff, and then Zach had to interrupt us.
Yeah, I don't.
So we were talking about the intricacies of Link's sexuality.
He
from-
he doesn't have sex.
So
Link does
So the
not
lack-
fuck.
the lack there.
I suppose it's a lack of intricacy.
I'm sorry I
But-
brought it up.
What do you think the
Damn.
dirtiest thing he's done is?
Probably just not wash his hands or something. I don't really think he does anything interesting.
Well,
He grunted when he shouldn't have. In a quiet moment, he just lets out it.
He grunts at funerals.
Because like he spends so much time making like so many different noises that he can't stay quiet
Wait,
for
you
a
don't
second.
think Link is a dirty, dirty boy?
He doesn't fuck.
That guy?
Link
guy-
doesn't fuck.
That guy fucks. But he spent like, doesn't he spend like most of Breath of the Wild with no shirt on?
No,
You can
Oh.
put clothes on him.
you
Why
can. Yeah,
would
if
you?
you choose.
Why would you?
so you don't get slapped around.
I'm saying
So you don't die naked.
He spends a lot of time.
Oh
outside.
man, dude,
He's a dirty,
that would be
dirty
such
boy.
a shit thing to happen. Is dying naked. That's one of my fears. Like whenever I go to the bathroom, I always think, oh man, like something could just go. I could just stop.
Do you get naked every time when you go to the bathroom?
I could just no, but I.
Do you get extra vigilant whenever you take off your clothes?
I like if. Yes, but like it not just like being naked, but just dying on the toilet or dying in the bathroom,
I feel
Right.
like that would be
dying
really
in
Yeah.
the shower.
because
Ah,
that's
but
your
you're dead.
legacy.
Somebody would have to find me.
Yeah, but you're dead.
Yeah,
You wouldn't care.
I know, but
It's
I
not your legacy.
I don't want to die like
Yeah,
that.
it's-
I don't want
to
to feel
whom?
that
To
death.
whomst.
Well, I understand that.
Your loved ones. So what you guys been up to?
I'm tattooing.
It's been a fucking
lot.
while since last podcast.
Yeah. Well, except the one that was a few days ago.
We don't have to talk about that. We can stagger these.
Was it bad?
We can make all right. So Ryan launched into a fucking diatribe about school and advice about
Aw, dude, let me fucking
School.
talk to you about school. Oh, man.
You know what you should do? You should splice these two together, and and make like Julian respond to something that Ryan's saying.
I agree. Yes, that is school.
but there was like a full half hour where I was like, yeah, yep. And Adon was just blacked out, so he wasn't contributing anything. So
Yeah, I saw the picture.
yeah, for whatever reason, he decided to drink a third of bottle of vodka by himself. So
Was it like a staggering descent into blackout?
you can
Like, was
hear
he
it.
still
Like,
talking?
audibly. You can hear it.
I'm very interested.
Well, like, could you hear the progression?
Yeah,
Okay.
like because he wasn't
Like his slur per minute would increase.
Yeah. And then just there's a point where he's just like, I fucking love you guys. I'm like, whoa, Don's drunk.
Okay.
I never get to see him. I never get to see him drunk, but things are changing. So
That's not true. Like the whole time in Vegas, you saw him drunk.
yeah, but we all were.
He also just wasn't there.
That's yeah.
we couldn't observe him because he was just elsewhere.
We couldn't observe him, but we did know he was drunk because the fact that he wasn't there.
Right.
It was he's like a quantum particle, which you can only measure.
He wasn't physically there, or he wasn't.
No, he was elsewhere. Like he was physically not
Physically
with us
gone most of the time
for a long time. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But no, like
he kind of disappears.
I mean, I wasn't here the other night, but I heard that he was super drunk and he was really hungover the next day. But I've only seen him like super blackout drunk like one other time, and that was Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one that you guys showed up to. I think it was just us, right?
Yeah.
Because
Jackie was there.
Well, you guys came to Crescent with us.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Halloween, but we went
But
there
that was like a
few
week
days.
before the actual Halloween thing.
Oh,
Or
that's
a
right.
week
Yeah,
after.
Because it was like a 80s.
It was
It was the
before or
80s
after.
theme.
It was one, but it wasn't the
Right.
night that he was dressed up as Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Wolf.
He was
I
gone.
didn't see that.
He was gone before he got to the venue.
Yeah.
I love it.
He was like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "I'm gonna be there in an hour. I just told you that." He's like, "Yeah, but come though." I'm like, "Dude." What-
Okay, I will.
No, yeah, that's one of the ways to figure out that Adon is beyond saving is when he's actually just not with you.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't with us most of the night
Yeah.
at Crescent.
Just getting random people's numbers.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask what do you think he does, and then I remembered he's a Don.
Yeah.
He takes selfies.
Yeah.
I mean, his costume is pretty good, pretty popular too. So,
It's pretty happening.
but the thing is, a lot of the people he was taking pictures with were strangers, so he doesn't have any of those pictures.
Right.
Oh, that's really
But
weird.
yeah, he would just leave for 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And
Like, I
we'd
bet
run into
Adon's
him.
fine, but
He's
I
a-
couldn't
he's
tell
a
you.
big boy.
It's a big one.
But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on for
Yeah,
sure, and then
it's been a
even
minute.
longer since Julian been on.
As of recording this, the last one we put out was the one with my brother, which we recorded like a year ago.
You're right.
So, shit.
Shite.
Actually, last time we talked to you, Julian, you were just apprenticing at being a tattooist.
Yeah.
As I pointed out, it's a funny word that is apparently an accurate phrase.
I guess.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
What?
It's not?
No, I mean
You fucking said it was. I was
People-
like, haha, tattooist. And you're like, yep, that's an actual word.
people say that shit.
People say a lot of stuff.
Dude, people say
That's true.
shit.
Shit. Okay, well, all right. So not a tattooist.
Tattooer.
A
Yeah, that's
tattooer.
you.
Tattooer.
People say tattooer and tattooist, tattoo artist.
Artist.
Yeah,
What,
we're just artists.
what do you prefer to hear?
God, man.
Yeah, that price sounds good. Yeah, I'll pay that.
God.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
my favorite.
yeah, I get that. No, but like not.
No, that's not
particular-
unreasonable.
Not particular.
No, you know what my favorite thing to hear is there was one girl that came in pretty close to close, and I gave her a quote, and she's like, "Nah, my guy Eric can do it cheaper, but he's just so far away." And it's like, you bimbo, just go get it done. It's like no skin off my nose. I don't care. Just do it.
Yeah. It's such a weird bargaining thing. It's like, oh, well, so I got another quote from this other person, and they could do it better and cheaper. My response is, well, like, you should definitely do that other person.
I don't have to wear the shitty tattoo that you're about to get.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Fucking
Well, then you don't have to be the person doing the shitty tattoo that they want.
There you
No,
go.
yeah, like if you want a scratcher to get all up in your skin, yeah, I don't care. Go for it.
Is this lingo?
Like a lottery scratcher.
No, like a.
If you
what
wanna
is it?
get
Is
it-
it kitchen wizard or kitchen magician?
What?
People that tattoo out of their home.
Oh,
That's what scratchers are.
Scratchers are kitchen magicians.
Yeah, they're one and the same.
good to know.
Like Ty, I mean, on technicality, he's a kitchen magician. He stick and poked himself.
Is that's all
I'm gonna
it
count
takes?
it. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna count it.
So there's not a council you need to refer to?
No, dude.
Council of Kitchen Wizards?
No, I don't, dude. I don't.
What? No,
I
what
don't
the
think.
fuck?
I don't think tattooers could get together and form a council.
Was the anarchy adjacent nature of putting ink in people's body?
No, it's just artists.
that's just like effort that they would have to put
Oh.
out.
Okay.
They're just dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
they
a
just-
tattoo
they
artist
just
because I'm
don't.
good at math.
They're just too dumb. Too dumb.
That's fun. So how has it progressed since the fucking way back when we were talking about this on the first podcast you're on?
I'm tattooing now.
He's fucking doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing
Look
it.
at the boy go.
He's
Sweet
wounding
now.
people's skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. You know what? Another thing too about it being a wound is like people will people don't want to listen when you tell them, "Hey, those things that you're doing like swimming and whatever in the lake and working out, like it's probably not the best idea." And they're like, "Okay, but like can I do it?" I'm just like, "Yeah, you know, you signed the waiver, so if you do it, I'm not recommending it, but I mean, staph is cool."
Yeah, stap's a pretty good infection. Of infections, it's a pretty good one. It does its job.
Watch Mojo counts down top 5 infections. Matt, go.
Number 5, staph.
Staph is perpetrated as one of the all-time best infections to get.
Then what do you think the audible sound of the clip art that they get as the background?
Just something recorded off of Kid Pics.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god, Kid
I
Pics.
love
Could you get KidPix on your computer right now?
Uh,
Will you do it right now?
I
Yeah.
won't. Could I?
the rest of the
Maybe.
podcast is just the sound of clicking and a distant oh no.
Oh no. There's a fucking delete key, which was a tool in the toolbar, and it was just dynamite.
Yeah, and it just exploded everything.
Yeah.
That
But it did that radial invert thing. That was like,
Oh yeah,
Why
it made,
would
like
it-
rings come
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
yes.
you could click multiple
It-
times.
Yep.
I forgot
Okay.
about
Yep.
that.
I remember that. That wasn't a game, but
No, but you could play it like one. Make your own little worlds and then just blow them up.
There's like a ants brush where you just draw lines of ants and shit.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure I saw
like
Kid
spray
Pics in
paint.
the garage.
really,
Yeah,
did you guys have KidPix at your home? I played
I
mine
did
at
not.
school.
I
Yeah,
played at
mine's it.
school. That's
Okay.
computer
anytime we
lab.
would. Yeah, anytime you go to the computer lab, it's
I
just
think
time
it
to
was
goof
kindergarten
off.
or first grade. We had one in our room that we got to like rotate to. We had a
Sick.
computer lab, but that was actually for like that was later in my school career, and we were doing projects and shit on it.
Wow.
I don't know, academics. But the one in the classroom, we used to play Falling Sand. You guys ever play that?
Fuck yes, Falling
Yeah,
Sand and Falling Sand
dude.
2.
Do you think they've made newer Falling Sand
They have.
since?
There's a bunch of offshoots.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, they're not quite as good.
I'd fucking hope so.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's like an iOS.
It's a bunch of
Falling
like
Sand.
different explosives. Like you can draw in C4 and shit. And
That's
I think
pretty
you
cool.
could
That
draw
was in the
C4
old
yeah,
one, wasn't
yeah.
it?
I think you could draw on C4. You
gonna
could
look it
draw
up
on
right now.
something that was flammable or kablooshi.
Kablooshi.
That's my favorite Belushi.
Jim. Jim Kablooshi. What films were Jim Kablooshi in?
Animal House Demolition.
Blow 'em Up 3.
Well, yeah, it's like after the Dean wanted to demolish Animal House,
Yeah.
they got Jim Kablooshi.
There's no Falling Sand on the iOS.
That's a
on.
travesty.
What were the game websites that you guys used to go to?
DixonGames.com. Probably.
What was that?
AddictingGames.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Or,
Dixie Games. I'm like, that sounds racist.
Newgrounds. That was a thing for a while.
Newgrounds,
Newgrounds
one more
for
level.
sure.
People still upload to
Never did
Newgrounds
one more
and shit.
level.
Like people still do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. A lot
It
of
is.
artists do that shit. Newgrounds has an IG page that actually has a lot of good artists that post on Newgrounds. So it's cool to see that it's not dead.
Yeah. Is it like a lot of the core people from back in the day, or is it?
No,
new?
I don't think so. It's a lot of new people.
That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of the people that
That does sound like there's just a rat crawling through my walls. Julian's tapping on the wall next to the podcast set.
because there's a weird like little
He's
notch.
not. It's a rat. Zach,
Shit.
Zach's
It's
trying to
actually
bury
two
the
rats.
lead about having rats in his apartment, but
Yo, I'm pretty sure there's something that lives in my fucking ceiling. It only comes like one time of the year.
it comes a night.
It sounds big. It sounds like a fucking raccoon or some shit.
Raccoons aren't terrifying.
This one is.
Does he go?
You haven't seen this one.
No, he insults me.
This one's been working out.
Zach, you're pathetic.
Like, what the fuck?
You're a piece of shit.
I'll like awake in bed at night. He's like, Zach, you'll never amount to anything. I'm like, oh,
Zach, when you put your underwear on in the morning, it's gonna be backwards.
ha. Shit.
That was a terrible prank.
Yeah.
Just pranks.
I mean, a pranking
gotcha.
raccoon would be worse than just a normal raccoon because as long as you keep your trash contained, normal raccoon's just gonna be chilling. But
Yeah, right, dude.
if he's trying to prank you,
Raccoons are a menace.
you're a menace.
Those things are wild.
What's the
if you had a
worst thing
raccoon-
about raccoons?
If you had a raccoon in your house, it'd probably just like knock shit over and like.
Well, I'm not
hide
saying
shit
in his
away.
house. I'm saying like
Next
raccoons are outside, unless it's a pranking raccoon, which will come inside and do hilarious things.
Put a water bucket on your door.
He'll
Pranks
have
aren't
hijinks.
funny.
He'll put saran wrap in front of the door and ask you to run through, or he'll put oil down on the kitchen floor.
And you slide into the oven.
You'll just hear like little creature screeching from the kitchen. He's telling you to come get your juice, but
Write that down. Creature screeching.
creature screeching.
It's a 90s horror film, but like
No.
for kids.
Hmm.
Nah,
Sounds stupid.
Well, the modifier for kids, maybe.
I know. That's what
Maybe.
I'm saying. It's a big part of it.
Maybe. Creature screeching. Michaela, what do you think about creature screeching?
Now, this is a highly nuanced question that involves you being aware of the last 10 minutes of conversation.
I'm sorry, I just got charged. So do you all know what a vast is?
I've asked
It's
you,
like-
matey.
Yeah.
Is it a pirate term?
It's a free antivirus program, and I signed up for their 30-day free shit. And then they were like, "Hey, we just upgraded your account," but they didn't send me an email saying we're going to upgrade.
They just
your
said
account.
they did it.
They just said I just got a charge for fuck ton of money.
Well, I can tell you who this
wow.
podcast isn't sponsored by.
Yeah, fuck
So,
you, Avast.
fuck Avast. Fuck Avast right up the ass. I am very upset right now.
Sorry.
do you want to?
Was that 30 days ago?
I guess so.
Ah.
I don't use my computer anymore, so this is real. I'm just like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
You should
Fuck
You should
that.
censor everything with that burp.
It's like, whoa.
It would go from vulgar to disgusting.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Creature screeching.
No, I was gonna say.
Wow, nice.
Let
that-
me.
I
go
completely
ahead.
forgot about that.
Did you need an example?
No, I was gonna say there's
Sure.
better.
Whatever you feel
Okay.
like.
Whatever comes to mind from creature screeching.
Okay.
And that was Michaela's creature screech.
All right, it's time for me to leave. I'm done with this. I don't want to be here anymore.
So I was saying to Matt that Creature Screeching sounds like a film.
They heard that.
I don't know if Michaela did.
What?
Okay.
It sounds like a 90s horror film for kids.
Why would you make a horror film for kids?
Because Creature
You think
Screeching
it'd be
That's
a-
a stupid
'cause
demographic.
Creature
You're an
Screech, baby.
idiot.
Do you
This is
think
why this is not your job.
No, it'd be like Goosebumps. Or Tales from the Crypt or something like that.
Yeah. It's
For
like
kids.
Creepy Crawlers the movie.
But no, that's what I'm thinking. Would it be better served as a TV show or a movie? I would think
Kids
a TV
do
show.
like DVD shows.
T-
Yep.
DVD shows, a new form of content.
I think it'd be better served, and it would make you more money.
That's all I'm all about, baby.
I had to do it, baby.
Has anyone seen Toy Story 4 yet?
No, I haven't seen Toy Story
Wait.
3.
Which is the newest one?
4.
4.
Okay. I've
It's
definitely
6.
seen it.
It's definitely 6.
Well, I didn't know if the last one was 4, but it's not. It's on 3.
4.
I don't think I've looked at any of the trailers for it, so I'm wondering what it's
There's
about.
a Spork character. He's got
What's his deal? Oh wait, the Spork is alive?
Spork's alive.
I don't think I can watch that. I don't think I can
That's
deal.
that's the first episode of Creature Screech.
I don't think I can
Sports
deal
Alive.
with a Spork questioning his existence.
I bet
Let alone yours.
I would
'cause
guarantee
you'll
that
get
that's
to
his
it.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's having an existential crisis.
Yeah, probably.
Why am I alive?
Why do I exist?
I'm a Spork.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know
what
what
if-
the story
Kramer,
is.
I'm a Spork.
I think they're in a daycare.
I
or something?
bet he has a personality disorder. Or he's
No.
got split personality because he's a spork.
No,
Oh,
A spoon and fork.
I think you're really reaching.
I bet that's what they did.
I bet it's not.
It's Disney.
I
They
bet you're
did
an
it.
ass.
They fucking did
I bet
it.
you're an idiot. Why don't you come back down to earth, dingus?
I bet you got a fucking raccoon in your seat.
Yeah, idiot.
I do though. He's loud sometimes. I wake up at night, just clawing around.
Did you tell him to get the fuck out?
I have.
Have you been up there?
No.
You're not doing your due diligence.
There's like a crawl space above my apartment that's probably
raccoon sized.
raccoon sized.
We just poke your head out.
From where?
Is there a place in your closet to go up in the boy?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Pretty sure that's usually where it is.
Yeah.
There's not. There's a light there.
There's no place to get up in the boy?
No, it's not like an attic.
If there is, Matt will find it.
I'll find
Yeah, by the end of the night, Matt's gonna be crammed above
Matt's
your
mic is
ceiling.
silent for the rest of the podcast, just scraping around and shit.
You hear thudding.
Guys,
above
found
us.
it.
20 minutes later, you hear some rumbling. Everyone here gets quiet, and then you hear me come crashing through the ceiling.
Not only through my ceiling, but then my floor into the person below me's apartment.
Do you think the new Star Wars movie is gonna be complete shit?
Well, this last one was shit, right? I mean, I didn't see it, so I'm just going off of other people's opinions.
There
It was not a Star Wars movie, but it was fun for like 68% of
That's
it.
a bold claim. I'm sure Disney would
That's a
disagree
weird
with
percentage.
Well,
Oh,
there's like
Disney.
13 different storylines,
Disney.
so I got to give a weird percentage. That whole one with Finn and the lady.
Finn doesn't even need to be a character.
Yeah.
They're like trying to take away from the whole Skywalker thing, and they're really not doing a very good job about it.
That was the whole thing of the last movie is like, it's no more Skywalkers, but then literally the title of this new one is how the Skywalkers are rising.
Yep.
Rise.
I don't even care. I hope
Of
if
course-
they do a new
they-
film, they do something in
The
like
Skywalkers
the realm
have to rise because how are they going to get in the sky?
Shut
If
up.
If they're
Matt.
already in the sky, where are they going to go?
The second sky.
Spacewalkers.
Stupid. Second sky.
So
What
I
What kind of open world procedurally generated game do you think that'd be?
Open sky?
about walking in the sky.
Second sky.
Second
something-
sky, it's
Oh.
half
It'd
No
be-
Man's Sky and
and-
Second
yes.
Life.
No, I was just gonna say it'd be No Man's Sky and it'd be just empty and like it's cool for 5 minutes.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
it's also Second Life.
It's No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but it's also Second Life. What do you think about that?
Shut
Second
up.
Life fucks, dude.
Shut up.
Do you hear that? Second Life fucks.
Yeah,
Second
apparently
Life doesn't do dick.
How much more than
Second
Link
Life
does
is
Second
Link
Life
of
fuck?
Like,
Link's 0.
yeah, so if
Where's Second Life? Is that a 10?
everything is more, so anything is more than 0.
On a scale of Link to Second Life, how much you fuck?
Second Life the top?
Matt, write that down. That's a great fucking pickup line.
What?
Just walk up to some random chick. Yo, on a scale from Link to Second Life,
How much do you
how much
fuck?
you fuck?
There's gonna be a lot of inserted burps in this one.
Good.
It's good. That's what we're
You
about.
should put that burp on a soundboard.
Just have it for next ones.
Yep.
On like a chorus delayed reverb. That would be good.
Really ambient burps, you know?
Time stretch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys see some water? I'm going to get some water.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Water.
everybody. While Zach's gone, don't say a word.
Michaela, water?
Yeah.
He also just stopped the recording.
I'll take another beer.
I'll show you guys.
I'm gonna
Uh-oh,
be
he's
Zach
gone. I'm
and
scared.
myself.
Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Please stop.
All right, fine. Two people protested, so I'm not gonna do it.
That's enough for me.
I have boundaries. I just don't know where they are most of the time.
I just can't see him.
It's where a majority of the people around me say they are.
I forgot what I was going to say about Star Wars because we went so far away from Star Wars.
Um,
Oh, yeah. I hope if they do any more movies, it's something that has nothing to do with the current timeline. Like, just way fucking far into the future or just way in the fucking past.
Right.
They should do something with Revan.
They should do a movie with
Raven from
Well, yeah.
Teen
That,
Titans.
that's so Revan. It's a Sith Lord he will be. That's so Rev. Yeah, I could see that. Like, they do the opening crawl with the letters, but it's just That's So Raven.
That's a Raven font.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's me.
I'd watch that.
I wouldn't.
Well,
I don't know why you would.
Because I'm a fun guy.
I don't think so.
I'm fun. I think that'd be
Something
cool.
way into the future would
And
be
then you
cool.
could go, hello there.
Hello there. No, something in the future would be cool.
The movie would be called Hello There.
Hello there. A Star Wars film.
It's narrated by Obi-Wan.
Yes.
This is a Star Wars,
A Star Wars.
Just one.
a single Star Wars.
What about A Fault in Our Stars?
Fuck.
Is that guy specifically asked for a beer?
Oh, you did?
I'm trying to get hydrated, idiot.
I'm trying to get lit. Trying
Doofus.
trying to throw fists.
I'm trying to scream real loud. I can't do that.
I'm trying to make 100% of the people in this room uncomfortable.
I'm trying to make more noises with my noise and
There
less
we
with
go.
my mouth.
Okay, we got one. Just waiting on you two. But then I guess I'm waiting on myself too.
For what?
Nothing.
Yeah, you gotta be uncomfortable yourself.
It's getting there. Just put it. What do you mean? You were getting up.
I mean, you're a fuck.
Okay, I am. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see it when it comes out, but I don't
What?
know. Star Wars.
Oh, I think
I'm
I might
pretty sure I'm
wait.
not gonna enjoy it.
I think I might wait.
The one thing I'll say about Star Wars is like the new ones. The one that I saw, which was
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens. The fucking like weird tentacle monsters. They're like
Dude, I don't even
zipping
remember.
around the ship that Chewbacca and Han Solo are on.
Yeah.
Not Star Wars monsters.
Yeah, sorta.
Nah,
Yeah, sorta.
they're not.
What does that mean?
They look like
Sarlacc had tentacles.
yeah.
Eat shit.
Well, I'm not saying because they have tentacles they're not Star Wars monsters. Just the whole design of the monster it doesn't say Star Wars to me. Like
Because it's CG.
right, and it's just like weird, and it couldn't be done with a puppet, so it's like which is just kind of like the vibe of Star Wars
I get what
creatures.
you're saying, but then pretty much every Star Wars creature, except the ones that actually appeared in the theatrical release of the original trilogy, aren't Star Wars creatures.
Well, the ones for the
By that
prequels are pretty.
definition. No, they're very bad.
I think
Do
they
you remember
have
those
the
tick
same
monsters?
Tick monsters?
Oh, in
Yeah,
the
the
field.
tick monsters in the second one.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty bad.
Nope.
I had.
On what's the
Show me a picture.
fucking-
I'll show you the picture. It's the one that Anakin's. He's ghost riding the whip.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't help at all.
Well, that's every creature.
I'll take your word for it, I guess.
on the planet where he's talking about the sand.
No, dude, I don't
On
remember
Sand
a lot
Planet.
about the prequels. I kind of just like tune
It's
it
fresh
out.
in my memory because I just did it on the Corridor Reacts to VFX
Tick
thing.
monster.
The what?
Have you seen this? Corridor Digital.
No,
Okay. Well, that's where that ends.
I thought you said the quarter.
Nope.
I don't know what it means.
These things.
Oh, those aren't ticks.
They look like ticks.
No,
They look like ticks.
Those are what ticks look like. Bro.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Huh.
They're tick cows. But anyway, they're dumb and they're lame. And by what it seemed like you were defining that every monster that wasn't in the original cinematic, like the theatrical releases of the original trilogy.
They seem closer to the original.
I don't know. The Sarlacc had tentacles.
Sure.
And these ones had tentacles.
But these are not like they're fucking bullshit.
That's it.
Like they're just balls of fucking bullshit that
About
roll
Jabba?
around and
He's a-
fucking zip light speed
Yeah,
through
dude,
a
he
fucking
doesn't
ship.
make a lot of sense either. Jabba the Hutt. Like,
Jabba's fine.
what-
Why
he
is
doesn't-
Jabba fine?
How does
He's
he
a
even,
fat mob boss. Like
how do they
it fits the
breathe? How do they
character
get
super well.
around? No, it doesn't matter his personality. That's not what we're talking about. We're
Talking about
about
character design.
yes, exactly. So why did you just use his personality as a way to
Exact-
defend
his
his
character
design?
design.
Finding himself in a
Yeah.
corner and he's
No.
kicking and screaming to get out.
No,
I'm
whole
fully fine with the stance I'm taking.
that whole race is stupid looking and pretty pointless. Do they have legs? How do they get around?
No,
Do
They're
they
like
just
slugs.
They're like big slug
slug
boys.
around?
Do you think
they
you can
slug
pour
around.
salt on them? Like cosmic salt?
What's the difference?
It's like cosmic brownies, but salt.
Made by Little Debbie.
Yeah. It's
No,
salt.
dude, they don't make sense. They just don't. I can't make
Huts?
sense of I can't make sense of why they exist. They're a goofy
chill.
design.
They're chill.
Were you
chill-
just-
they're chill, bro?
Were you just like ragging
Okay,
on
well, the lack of movement makes more sense than fucking crazy movement.
They were big
the
tentacle
lack
boys.
of movement doesn't make sense because nothing about like those fat slimy slugs makes sense.
They just normal slugs exist.
but not that big.
Yeah, they don't have mouths. They don't have eyes.
They have eyes.
Wait, okay, but
Slugs don't have eyes.
you're comparing him to a slug. Like he has
Yeah, bro.
speech and all of that. He has speech, which would
Barely.
be pointless for him. And he has. Why the fuck does he have hands? Do slugs have hands? What purpose does that serve? He's not catching
this
prey
one
or
does.
anything. He's not doing anything.
He's got a gesture.
Yeah, he does. But like his design's just.
Yeah, but if he had
it's
more
like
tentacles, he'd move faster.
pointless. It's true. If he could just
Zach.
slap around, idiot.
You guys are fucking wrong.
What?
You're just absolutely
really,
wrong.
I think the problem with a lot of the fucking characters in this
don't
movie
have
is they don't have enough
tentacles.
tentacles.
I want all the new Star Wars film to be solely comprised of tentacle beings.
Yep, I'm gonna be upset if
Well,
they're
like,
not.
From Last Jedi, there was very few creatures in there, wasn't there? There was the ice Eevees on that last planet,
Yeah, there wasn't really much
and
happening.
then
with
there was those
creatures.
big horse things on the casino planet. But other than that, I don't remember. it.
The casino planet.
Well, that's what it was.
God, that movie was just so like. A lot of that was just so pointless.
There was a lot of stuff.
Finn did a lot of
that-
pointless stuff, and then he gets fucked over, and then. Okay, great. Like, what purpose did that serve? Thanks, I guess. Thanks for making this movie really long and pointless because you're trying to say, oh, we're kind of getting away from Force users. We like to be inclusive.
But then they're going 100% back to that for the third movie.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because nobody gives a shit.
No, I'd give a shit about like an underground.
I'd give a shit if it wasn't related to the main series.
Right, like, well, that end trailer or the end teaser, like with the kid like using the Force, somehow he figured that out really quick just by seeing a rebel symbol on that ring or some shit.
Yeah.
He figured out how to use the Force, and he pulled
He's like,
the,
cool, I'm gonna get a broom now.
yeah, and then he was being a dick. He could have just walked and got the broom, but it wouldn't have been cinematic.
Wouldn't have been.
I
as
think
cool.
that would have been a good storyline because we don't know that kid. He was just some poor kid, and it would have been cool to follow like a bunch of little kids having to teach themselves the Force in a not Jedi temple thing. But it doesn't seem like that's what's going
Yeah,
happen.
if it was just like a lot of Force sensitive types that didn't actually have some sort of allegiance, that'd be pretty cool.
Right. But
Just doing like manual labor and shit.
No, I mean just like telling their story and kind of having them meet up and do some sort of basic good versus evil thing.
like a naturally occurring good versus evil, not like a pre.
Yeah, not like there's already the Sith, but
Right.
there are just people that are like, I can do this, and I'm gonna.
I
want to
be a
with
dick.
it. Yeah,
I want to be
Like
not a dick.
a vigilante sort of thing.
sure.
I'm-
There
I'm
could
trying
be
to-
vigilantes too.
Just they have the Force but they don't have any like concept of the Sith or the
Right.
Jedi.
Yeah.
So some people naturally are dickheads and some people are naturally not dickheads.
Right. I'm just
So-
trying to figure out what that would mass itself into. That wouldn't just be like a superhero type thing, right? Like if you got just like,
lightsabers.
what?
Lightsabers.
Well, I mean, I guess
They have lightsabers.
like
In this
Star Wars. What the?
Right.
Where are you?
You're talking. Okay, you're
They're-
talking about.
Okay, no, I'm saying Force wielders that
Yeah.
that aren't like Jedi or Sith. They just wield the Force.
Right.
Okay.
They don't
and
know
then,
about-
Of course, if it's going to be a movie, there's got to be like a good versus evil, right? So they're naturally developing the same way the Sith would, where they're like, "Oh, cool, we can be jackasses, but we're not Sith." And then there are some that are like, "Well, that's not cool. I mean, like, we have the power to stop it." So some are going to be like not as reluctant. They're going to be like, "Hell yeah, we're going to fight this."
like yeah, I guess.
But there's no like order to like rein them in,
Right.
and
I
it doesn't
think-
have to be like a whole fucking like army, because that's what the Jedi Order was. It was just like, dude, the Jedi Order was like low key just an army, like a way of maintaining power and shit like that. They're just a weapon.
Right.
but they had nice robes.
They
They had some sweet
Had some-
robes, bro.
good robes.
They had some really good boots.
Anakin, look at my good robes. Just went a little Ringo Starr there for a smidge.
My robes, Anakin.
Peace and love, peace and love.
The Beatles, as you've never seen them before.
No, I'd like to see Ringo as a Jedi master.
I don't want to see Ringo at all.
He's always wearing those stupid glasses.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
Bum, 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 bum.
He did.
Yeah.
You know what is going to be cool that's related to like zany space adventures? What's that game that Obsidian's working on? Outer Worlds? Hold on, let me look it up. Pretty sure it's called Outer Worlds.
It's
Outlands?
No. Maybe.
the one with like the weird alien dudes that you get to fly to different planets and shit.
I mean, it's
Are they-
pretty much just Fallout in space. The
Oh.
Outer Worlds, yeah.
Can I see it?
Here.
Do you have the game?
Can
we play it?
Can we play it right now?
Well, we could like look at it after.
Oh, Julian, you want to plug anything? I had Ryan plug his shit. Last time, like, oh, we should do that when we have guests on.
Yeah, sure.
Plug your Instagram or whatever.
Yeah. My Instagram is Julian Zane Art, and like I'm always open to do commissions or whatever. But I also do tattoos. So
If you're in the Phoenix area.
yeah, if you're in Arizona or like a neighboring state, and you can make the trip, that would be cool. But I also paint and I draw, so I'm definitely open for
Get
that.
at it.
This podcast brought
Hit
to
'em
you
up.
by Julian.
Sponsored in part by.
Bought
That
and paid
boy.
for by
Nope.
the boy.
Nope. Oh, dude, it's gonna come out in October. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a release
Oh, shit.
date.
Halloween.
Yeah, I could play some space Fallout.
What's everyone gonna be for Halloween?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think I'm gonna dress up. I'm almost 30,
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
So,
so I'm not gonna dress up.
but it's fun.
But it's a fun thing to do.
I mean, granted, you didn't dress up last year.
Yeah.
Nope.
Quitter.
No. There's nothing to quit.
Yeah, okay.
Quit being a kid.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
What?
Oh, what?
I don't like where this is going.
What do you mean?
This is
you
taking a
take
bad
another
turn. This
take
is-
another drink of the beer that you're able to buy because you're not a child?
But I still act like a kid, which is really annoying to most people.
I don't know. You have a job. I guess that's fine.
They tell me not to pull my pants all the way down when I go to the bathroom, but I still
Oh my
do it.
god, dude! Damn it, dude! That took me back to elementary school. Like
Yeah.
that was so weird when you'd walk by a stall, or not a stall, but like a urinal,
Urinal,
and
yeah.
you'd just see somebody's pants down to their ankles. Why do you need it down that
And
far?
they're tucking their entire shirt underneath their chin.
Yeah, like why are you doing this?
They're being very careful not to get any splash or spillover onto
If
their
your
clothes.
pants are all the way down there, aren't you just gonna get more splash?
If there's puddles, sure. Yeah.
No, I mean like
Yeah, that'll
because now
happen.
now it's lower than the splash. Like the entirety of your pants, you're just gonna get like splash all over the top of your pants.
Yeah, but it's inside your pants.
All right, you are trying to reason.
Also, it
with.
looks stupid. Why
Yeah,
do you
no
want to be
shit.
an ass?
No shit. No shit.
Do you think there are grown men that do that?
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Yeah,
I don't
me
want
to assert dominance.
That's so weird
Well, it's about fucking time.
that people
That time.
pull their pants down and use the
To-
urinal.
It's
To
about time
stand
to talk
and-
about the tough subjects that we need to talk about.
Standing urinals in this country.
I'm gonna take a stance on sitting down when you pee.
What's your stance?
It's good.
It's good.
Okay.
It is good.
It's good to take a break. Sometimes I'll do that, like if I'm in the middle of a longer tattoo and I need to go use the bathroom. Sometimes I'll just treat myself and sit down for a little bit,
That's
like away from people.
I
just
definitely
for
do
you.
that. I definitely do that every morning. Like
Sit
I
down when you
wake up,
pee?
I go to the bathroom like you do in the morning. I just sit down, check my phone.
and checks to see if everything's
Check,
still there.
check if everything's good.
Yep, they're there.
That's like a weird aspect of toxic masculinity.
Right.
Of like people who get upset that people sit down when they pee.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause-
weird insult.
It's
Like it's dope.
It's less work.
It's-
Same thing.
it's dope.
It's really good, and I can do all of my business in one go.
This podcast brought to you by sitting down with your pee.
And
It's dope.
It's
it's
really
the
cool.
official opinion of the Starbaby Soul Shower that sitting down when you pee is dope and a vast is a piece of shit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks. Oh no! Damn it! Now I remember. I'm gonna have to find it, but there's definitely better freeware for antiviral.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you could just download.
Well-
Michaela's off mic.
Yeah, you're off mic.
She's off world.
She's off, she's off
far
going
away.
on in October.
One of Michaela's dumb shit friends, or I guess acquaintances, recommended that. But he is a dumb shit. It's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the title of the podcast.
Confirmed. Hey, this is all. Yeah, this is the confirmation hour. This is
Confirmation
It's okay.
bias.
It's okay to sit down
Welcome
when
back.
you pee. Michaela has a dumb shit acquaintance. Avast
we
is
all?
bad. Confirmed. Star Wars will probably be bad.
Confirmed.
No, that's not confirmed. I'm gonna take
No,
that back.
It'll
But
probably be bad. Confirmed.
I'm gonna go ahead because I haven't seen Star Wars. I haven't seen Toy Story 4 yet, but I'm just gonna go
Did
put
you see
that
the
out
third
there.
one?
Yeah,
Was it good?
it should have been the
It's
end.
all right. Yeah,
I'm
it could
surprised this
easily end.
That was it. Like
Yeah.
the ending was the end. They were just like,
Right.
bye, Andy.
Well, Andy
Yeah.
gets him back at the end, right? Or does he?
No,
donate
he
him to
donates
the little
him.
girl, right?
Yeah, he donates him to the
Yeah.
kid, and then now they're at like some sort of carnival or something like that.
But even with like the whole fake out when they're like about to go into the incinerator.
I
Spoilers, I guess, if you
This
haven't seen Toy
kind
Story
of
3.
Or
shit.
movies. If you haven't seen a movie, I guess you're surprised that they don't get incinerated.
Well,
especially
everything
since there's
leading
a
up
4.
was like, this is the end of the thing.
You can-
It's the trilogy.
Yeah, no, but you think they're gonna kill these characters?
No, I was gonna say you
In
can
an
spoil.
incinerator?
You can
Yeah.
spoil whatever you want about incinerator scenes because there's a 4. You can say whatever you want about the past ones. There's still a 4.
A spoiler alert: they all died in the incinerator. This is a brand new cast. This is a reboot, actually. They recast Woody.
Yeah.
That would. I think
Who-
if they did a reboot, I would be even more upset than I
Okay,
am with
the-
carrying on something that should have
so
died at 3.
Buzz, Woody. Who would be like the third main character of the trilogy?
I don't know. Oh, didn't they fucking drop?
Jesse. Bo Peep.
Probably Jesse. No, Bo Peep. You never see Bo Peep.
Okay.
Like, where did she go? What happened to her?
She's just Bo Peep.
Or Squeaky, the fucking penguin dude.
Anyway.
Like, they were stressing saving him, and then, like, they save him, and then nobody cares.
So let's say Buzz, Woody, and Jesse. If they were gonna reboot the series, who do you think would play them?
I don't care, because, like, my love for Disney is
Vicky,
so
my love.
pretty gone. Pretty gone. Like, I think it's an issue if this big production company has to.
Of those 3 options, I'll tell you, I don't care.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude.
Anyway,
I don't
moving
give
on.
I don't give a fucking shit because if you have to put out Toy Story 4, like, are you
They don't
running
have-
out
If
of?
you have to
Are
put
you-
out Toy Story 4, you have fucked up.
Thank you for prefacing that because I'm still trying to get it out. If you have to put that out, are you just like running out of ideas? Like, what's going on? You trying to make
Yeah.
everything a live action?
Well, like their last
Nothing for new IPs.
What their last movie they put out was The Good Dinosaur, right?
Nobody cared.
Exactly.
New that like they're.
So
New
yeah,
IPs are
It's
hard.
troubling.
No, yeah, so that's
Well,
confirming what you're thinking. Is
yeah.
they don't have any new ideas.
It's troubling because every time they put out something that's new, nobody gives a shit, or it just doesn't do very well. It doesn't get that
Well,
much
I don't
attention.
think that's to the detriment of the actual ideas. I think it's just people are more inclined to see continuations of shit that they've already bought into at
Is
this
it-
point.
Is it not? Because, like, if it's a Disney movie and it's good, people hear about it and they go to see it. Like, Brave was a new IP, and that's somebody's favorite. Like, some people, that's their favorite Disney movie. Nobody's favorite Disney
I've
movie is The
never
Good
met
Dinosaur.
Anyone.
You don't have to
who's
because
even-
it is some people's favorite movie.
Okay, well then there's definitely someone who likes The Good Dinosaur.
You never hear anything about. I forgot that was a
That's
Disney movie.
exactly the point I
But
just
you
made.
know the movie Brave.
Yeah?
We had to be reminded about The Good
I
Dinosaur.
know about The Good Dinosaur. Matt's just leaving. Matt's upset. He's fucking out of here. We're disparaging his favorite film, The Good Dinosaur, and he must leave.
That's okay. It just kind of like didn't happen.
It
That was
totally
so
fucking
weird.
did.
No, I mean it didn't happen for Disney. Disney didn't like make a shit ton of money off of it. They were just like, "Oh, cool, here's The Good Dinosaur, here's some products," and then nobody cared. You telling me you cared about The Good Dinosaur?
No,
what
but
was
I don't
it
give
about?
a shit about anything that comes out. Like I haven't seen like the
then
last.
you're the wrong person to talk to about this.
Absolutely.
You're
Like literally every film thing you've talked about for the last 20 minutes, I'm like, haven't seen it. Here's an opinion I have, but I haven't fucking seen it.
you suck.
Like the last
This
like
is the raccoon, and you suck.
oh shit.
You're an idiot. You don't watch enough movies. I'm a raccoon, and I love Disney.
Raccoon's a Disney fanboy.
Yeah, he is. He's up there scraping and scratching around. Every time there's a Disney movie released and you don't see it, you hear more scraping and banging.
It's like it's weird. Like it follows the release schedule of every Disney film.
Yeah, no, I just
Get it.
didn't. I just didn't really care about. I don't know, what was that new Disney movie? What was that?
It's like trying to spell it in Morse.
He's just banging and scratching around. The good dinosaur?
What letters do you know in Morse code?
None. I don't
No?
know anything about
I
Morse
know
code.
S and O.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, so you can do SOS. It's long, 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 short, 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 long, long, long. SOS.
So it's like, oh, well, I don't know why I'm doing it. Nobody can hear that. There's
Yeah,
no
you're
point
just
to that.
tapping on the.
I'm tapping,
Yeah.
and I'm doing it the way Zach told
He's
me
doing
to.
it perfectly.
It's really good.
If you had
oh
the-
wow, dude, I have fucking fingers of fury. Look at them
Wow,
go.
look at
Zach,
them
are you
go.
seeing this
Wait,
shit?
are you getting a message back on your telegraph?
Oh my god, that's
Hold
weird.
on, what does it say?
It says, "Good dinosaur blows dick," and nobody cared.
Who's it coming from? Yeah.
No, we stopped, and then when you came back, it just happened that
looped
we
it
were
back
talking
around.
about it. No,
Continuity.
yeah,
No.
Welcome
none of
back.
that's getting cut.
no.
Looper.
I never saw Looper.
I saw parts of it.
It was good. Looper was good.
Is it? Is it?
What did you say? It was shit?
You can get on the mic and you can say opinions.
You can. Well, I guess you can't really do it.
Oh,
You don't have
okay.
space over here to draw, but you could draw over here.
Julian was doing it.
Well, like
Looper was shit? You got to get on the mic for this.
throw hands. No, don't get on the mic. Just throw hands. Just in the background.
Looper was shit.
Wait,
Oh, hold on.
Mike.
Hey,
There we go.
Okay, so we're talking about Looper, the movie.
Bruce Willis. What's his face?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh,
Yep.
I already don't care.
What?
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me
Holy
out.
shit.
Hear me out. Listen, okay.
I'm
Okay.
listening.
Looper was the movie where that guy, so there was like this guy, right? And then he had
Yes.
like his future self came to him, or was it the past self or something like that? I don't know. It was just stupid. It was just so stupid.
Did you watch it?
So yeah, I did. Just listen to me. Okay, just listen. so the guy he sees like his looped self or whatever, and then like they capture him and they start like chopping off parts of his body, and he's
Yeah.
trying to run. That's the movie we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I haven't
Shit.
seen it.
Okay. Let's establish we're talking about the right movie. Okay, we are. It was shit. It was a shit movie. I think how they handled time travel was really cool in the fact that they were using it to like send messages to the future. Like he would like write a thing into his arm and it
Oh,
would scar.
right.
And he was like, I think it was super
Well,
cool.
the premise was young Bruce Willis going to kill old Bruce Willis.
Which is-
right?
Dumb.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Why?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Now, who's the other guy we were talking about? So it was Bruce Willis
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
and
He was younger Bruce Willis. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was younger.
Joe Gore
Yeah.
plays younger Bruce Willis. And quick tangent, all I remember about that movie, because I saw parts of it, was people like, oh man, the prosthetics on Joe Gore's face is like awesome. It made him look a lot like Bruce Willis.
Who?
He made
Joseph
his nose
Gordon-Levitt.
bigger.
Oh,
Robin from
no, because you kept saying
Joe
Joe
Gore.
Gore. Joe Gore.
I don't want to say Joe. I
Joe
don't want to
Gore,
say Joseph
young Bruce
Gordon-Levitt
Willis.
every single time.
Joe Gore. No. This is not your scene. Joe Gore won't act.
He keeps wandering over to
He
catering.
starts pounding his chest, banging on the table. Joe Gore ready to consume.
Joe
Gore want a different meat plate.
Somebody please
What-
get Joe Gore back to the
Is
train.
that how Scarlett Johansson acts when you call her ScarJo?
ScarJo. Yes,
ScarJo.
ScarJo.
ScarJo and Gord. What's his
It's
Joe
like-
Gore?
Joe
It's
Gore.
Yeah. I'd watch that. That'd be a good movie.
Just
It was fine.
Wait,
It was
they were in a
fine
movie
film.
together.
You're still upset.
They were in
about
that movie.
but I think
It was
it's
okay.
Not that great. It was like Drive.
It definitely didn't
wait a
suck.
minute. Okay,
What?
Moving
I
about a
need to
different
watch
movie?
Drive again because
I liked Drive. I think.
there's people that I admire that like that movie.
Right.
And
And you thought it was
she
bad?
admires you, Matt.
Matt's a pretty cool guy. I would say so. But here's
Thanks, Michaela.
and Gosling is in it. And that's great. Everybody loves a good little duckling.
Everybody loves the goose.
It's very good.
And apparently it's really aesthetic. But I saw it as a kid, and I was just like, "What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this movie?"
Oh, well then Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw it as a kid, you should totally rewatch it as an adult.
Okay.
That's a lot of things you should rewatch as an adult.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Like
Matt, remember that one time I was trying to describe to you A Knight's Tale? And I was like, yeah, it's really weird. There's only
I
one.
love A Knight's
It's very
Tale.
good.
That's good.
Very
movie.
good. I was.
Michaela, how old were you in 2011? That's when this movie came out. Were you a kid?
I was a sheltered child.
I guess
Okay.
that makes sense. Okay, I
I'm
guess that makes
23
sense.
now, so do the math for me.
I don't know. I was like, shit. Did that movie come out earlier than I thought? It did.
It didn't. Okay.
Okay, I
Came
was
right
I was
on
confused.
time.
I would
Right.
consider. I was.
There it
I'm
is.
mentally in a spot where I
Movie's
would
here.
consider myself a child
Well,
still.
we were just talking about that. I am too.
Okay.
You know?
Like nobody knows I shouldn't be able to buy alcohol yet.
surprise, surprise.
They don't know that I'm still a child.
I have to close the door every time I go to the bathroom because I pull my pants all the way down.
You should close the door when you go to the bathroom regardless.
uh,
I mean, if you're home
Yeah,
alone.
we tried to bake that
No way.
behavior into Matt by just rearranging his entire living room when he was taking a shit.
Okay, wait.
If
Serious question. If you are home alone,
no,
do you leave the door open or do you close it?
depends.
close it, because if you're home alone, like
I leave it open.
there's no like line of
depends.
defense. There's not like roommates or family that are going to be like, "Uh-oh, somebody broke in." Now you are taking a shit or peeing, or you're in a vulnerable position
No, I'm not
where your door is open.
You're vulnerable. I'm not. I'm
It's
more
a power
aware.
shit.
What are you gonna do? Turn around?
I'm more aware because I have the door. No,
Your pants are down.
because regardless of whether or not I'm going one or two, I'm sitting on the toilet.
your pants are down.
talking about that
it
earlier.
Doesn't what? What is that? How is that a point in
I'm
home
facing
defense?
forward. I'm facing forward.
Oh man, I'm in such a good position to defend myself, being that I'm seated and pantsless.
I take my
What
pants
are
all
you
the way
saying?
off when I sit on the toilet in my own house. I don't do that. In
But what
public.
does that mean for your defense? You got me clapping, dude.
If there's
You're not
nothing,
explaining
Do you have your
yourself.
shoes or do you take your
Well,
shoes?
I don't wear my shoes around the house.
Oh, that's
I'm talking about
right.
in my house.
Okay.
Because I feel like if I'm sitting on the toilet for too long and I have my pants and or my underwear around my ankles, I'm gonna stretch them out.
Okay, but
Okay.
if you're sitting on the toilet for
your
that
legs
long,
just naturally
sometimes I
drift
forget
apart.
that I'm there.
what does that have to do with you being in a defensive position, ready for somebody
I'm
to come
in the perfect position. I have the door
For
open.
what?
I can hear sounds.
Dude, if you are mid shit, what are you gonna do? Stand up and clinch?
Shit on him.
Honestly, I don't think anything would be more intimidating than if I saw someone mid shit get up, continue to shit, and like come at me.
Yeah.
It's not something you're gonna be proud of and tell anybody later on.
I don't know. I'd be proud. I'd be
I
like,
wouldn't.
I defended myself in my house mid shit. What did you do today?
Yeah, I slammed my cheeks shut and I browned myself, but I got him.
Would you rather brown yourself or die?
It's like you have to sleep entirely nude, but also keep like a sword or a hammer or a bat near your bed so you can come running out if there's.
Yeah.
If I'm sleeping entirely nude and somebody comes
I'm super uncomfortable. I
and
never
breaks
do that.
breaks
I'm
into the
so
house,
happy I've succeeded in some way.
I don't need a weapon. I'm already naked. That's already upsetting enough. They'll back off immediately.
But it would be more upsetting if you were naked with a bat.
I think it's just upsetting enough that I'm naked and
Not
somebody's
scary.
seeing
If someone,
me
Not
if
naked.
scary,
I
threatening,
broke
or
into someone's
intimidating.
house and then the owner
Upsetting.
of that house jumped out of bed completely naked, maybe even half chub, with a bat, I would be terrified.
I don't
Okay,
even need
no.
the bat. If I broke into my house and saw me naked, then I would be like, oh, cool. Well, I give up. I'm going.
If I broke
Sorry
into
about your
anywhere and
window.
saw myself, I would lose all of my shit.
You know what? That's something that we're glossing over. It's just running into your own house and finding your doppelganger sleeping in your
and
bed.
here we are, back to Looper again.
Yeah, dude, get out of my bed, me.
And someone say
Reason 2 why Looper is ass.
we've done Loop.
Because you never see them fighting naked. It's stupid.
Their meat slapping together.
What if at some point in
Wait, are you still trying to defend you taking a shit as a good position for self-defense?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
well, first of all,
Okay.
I guess now we have to talk about that.
Yeah, we
No,
have
well,
to.
No,
was-
because that's
what
what
was
we
he-
were still on. That's like an
I'm-
unresolved issue.
You're making it seem like I would prefer
All we
to
did
be
was make-
shitting
No.
when someone breaks into my house.
No, you said you were in an optimal defensive position, and I want
If-
you to explain why that
Okay,
is.
okay.
All we did was make jokes about pooping on them.
Okay.
But for real.
okay, let me talk.
Okay.
So the way that I go to the bathroom
No pants.
on like a normal, on a normal day in my own house, I'll just take my pants and my underwear off.
Okay.
So And we've already established that sitting down while peeing is pretty chill.
Yeah.
So I do that
Dope
very
is the
often.
word we use.
Pretty dope.
It's pretty dope.
So I'm facing the door.
Okay.
I don't have pants around my ankles to get caught up
Great.
if somebody busts into my room. I have my door open so I can hear things going on in my house. I think that's better.
Okay, but that's like the worst. Like, have you ever run without underwear? Like, that shit slaps
Yeah,
around
but-
and it doesn't feel good. So you're now trying to combat this person that's broken in without pants. Like, shit's slapping around.
Well, I don't
that's
want to
not
take the time to
comfortable.
pull my pants up because that takes time. And in this situation where this guy's already gotten
give
into
me a
my
moment.
house,
Give
I
me a
guess you
moment.
could just
I
cup with
just
one
need to
hand
put my
and
pants
swing
back on. Hold
wildly
on.
with the other.
I think at that point you're trying to not die, and your dick slapping against your thighs is not going to bug you that much.
I have a
For real.
question.
Okay.
Okay.
I just thought about something that has been bothering me for the past 2 seconds.
Whoa.
Um,
Long-term problem. First-time caller.
you are fighting 200 third graders unarmed.
Jesus Christ.
How do you win?
Am I not doing this while getting off the toilet?
Oh, dude, unarmed, just fucking swing.
baseball bat.
What are they gonna do?
Unarmed.
Oh,
Unarmed? Well, I obviously have a
Dude,
baseball bat.
are you? I'm so
Wait,
much
what?
heavier than these people. I don't even have
how
to.
old?
200 third graders.
Third graders.
Which is like
200.
Oh, that is easy.
I'd funnel them somehow through a door.
cut them off at the pass.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't even have to do a joke answer. Just fucking swing wildly. What are they gonna do?
Well, they
You,
could
you like
surround you.
a shove. will knock
200
them
200 is a
down.
lot.
200
you
is
want
a
to
lot.
you want to break down that number.
And they're like eye
I am
level at your
6'2", and I'm almost 200 pounds. You think I'm worried about 200?
Yeah, but they're gonna come up Fortnite
dick
dancing
bits.
at you.
How old were you in third grade?
think
Think
like
about
8.
that too. You're not as coordinated as I am.
Yeah, there's 200
I'll give
of
you a
them.
shove. You're top heavy. You're down. One down. Two.
Well, no,
fucking
no.
Two hands.
They-
I got 5 in a
they-
fucking
They're
push.
not in a line.
They've
They
fallen.
don't have to be. They can come at me any way
I'm
they
telling
want
you-
to.
I'm
Yeah, but
saying
you have
the
to
most
kill them to
optimal
defeat
way
them, right?
would be
I just asked. How do you
Also,
win?
check this out.
I
Nobody.
didn't say anything about death.
well,
check-
how you win is you don't involve yourself, and that's how
Exactly.
you win. You,
Okay, I have
just
another
push 'em
question.
No,
down,
no,
you
no,
can
no,
get
no.
back up.
Because check this out. They're third graders. You push them down, they scrape a knee, they cry. You don't have to do anything, dude.
Yeah, but they're gonna surround you.
They got
Don't-
power in numbers.
They're gonna
though.
surround you unless you take
Literally, I get.
do certain
Their
tactics.
arms are at dick height, dude.
Okay, but my arms are longer than they are. They're
Yeah, but
not
they're also way
getting to
higher,
me.
you know, you gotta
My
get down
legs, I lift a leg like a third grader
Julian,
is going
is it-
a foot in the air.
Julian, there's 200 of them, right?
Yeah, 200.
That's
They're
a
gonna
small
get behind
C.
you. They're gonna get behind you.
Okay,
I swing around. I kick my legs
They're in
back.
front and behind and on the sides of you.
They are weak. Are you?
There's 200 of them.
They
have-
are weak.
I'm gonna go get those kids outside by the pool.
Do
and
it.
find
I
200
can't. I
of their
can't stress
friends.
enough that
Please.
like you can say oh big number, but it's like
please let me ask.
they're
this other
weak.
question.
There's
Wait,
a lot
do
of
you
them,
have an
Julian.
answer?
They're weak.
I don't have an answer. I just wanted to hear you fight.
Okay.
But I do have another question that I think would be way more entertaining.
Okay.
That
Oh,
doesn't
no.
involve the
Beating up children?
yes.
Okay, sweet.
Does it involve
Maybe
toilets
for
again?
the sake of your podcast too. I don't know what type of content. Is
Oh,
on.
it's majorly beating up children content.
Yeah,
I
it's,
see.
it's
Okay.
a majority of those people.
Would, would you rather? Would you rather fight a Danny DeVito sized duck or
That's a tough one.
a duck sized Danny
No.
DeVito? Let me finish my question.
No, you never answered your own question.
I don't want to finish my question because you know how I wouldn't. I would floss, and then they would all floss, and then I would leave.
Wow.
That's
That's
how I
not
would.
a-
win.
That's no,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
That wouldn't work. I thought they were angry and they wanted to fight.
I just said 200
That makes
unarmed.
no sense.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not even like a fight.
Okay, let me answer my other question because this is important, and this I
You
actually
answer it
wanna hear.
first.
Duck-sized Danny DeVito
Okay.
or Danny DeVito-sized duck? Which one do you want to
Okay.
fight?
Well, how big are
Aren't they the
like
same
a full-grown
size?
mallard duck? This isn't a huge
Pretty sure.
difference
Yeah.
in size.
No, Matt held his hands up. I'm pretty sure they're the same size. Next question.
The distance between Matt's hands was about a foot.
Foot and a half.
Someone look up the stats of Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
real
Let
quick.
me,
I think Danny
What a-
DeVito would be an
Zach's,
excellent Wolverine.
Zach's got his mint
I don't want to hear
Danny
that.
DeVito baseball
Yeah,
card.
dude. Hear me out. If Danny DeVito
Duck
got into shape, I think
height.
he'd be a good Wolverine. I could picture him saying
Explain.
"bub."
Is that it?
Explain.
Yes, that's it. Also, he's the right fucking height.
for
Is
a
he?
Wolverine. For
Yeah,
the
for
animal
Wolverine.
Wolverine is
5'4".
5'5", dude.
Oh, I thought
He
he
is small as fuck.
4'10".
Is Bang
Oh, that's perfect. Close enough. At least he's not, what is Hugh Jackman, 6'3"? What's Keanu Reeves, who has shown interest in being Wolverine?
That'd
Not
be
only
cool.
he's also thinner too. Like Wolverine's bulky.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, but
If-
Danny DeVito's
What's up with
also
this
shaped
Keanu
like an
Reeves wave?
egg.
Also,
He's just a
Wolverine
good
is-
guy.
He's just the best.
Wolverine's
John Wick.
ugly. Wolverine's not an attractive man. If Danny DeVito was like in shape, I could be like, yeah, throw a wig on him. I don't care. Just he'd be a Wolverine. I really couldn't
Ducks
think
are
of.
about 20 inches tall.
Okay, that's
Okay, Danny DeVito.
So
Same size.
Danny DeVito is
20
a little.
20 to 30 inches.
Well, he's duck sized.
He's about twice the height of a duck.
He's like 4'10".
So are you saying like a big
is-
duck, like a goose?
That's not what I,
I mean, a
said.
goose would be horrifying.
Danny DeVito.
Gooses are
Geese
fucking
are
angry.
scary.
They'll break your arm and shit.
Do you have a
Danny
bad
DeVito.
experience? Do you want to talk about it?
What? No, I legally can't talk about geese because they have very good litigation. But
Okay.
So you think Danny DeVito at however the old he is? Let me find out how old he is.
Isn't
He could
like
be old man
60 or
Logan.
70 something.
He's 74 years old.
Let him be old man Logan. Let him do something cool.
Who's gonna tell
want
him to
Hugh
fuck off in
Jackman.
that movie?
Who's gonna tell him to fuck you, Logan?
Yeah, who's gonna be? Well, I guess Professor
Professor
X.
X, same dude.
Just
I want Danny DeVito to play every X-Men.
I'd watch
I want
that.
Danny DeVito to be Spider-Man or Man Spider.
Man Spider, please.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Man Spider's great.
Okay, I tried to do this like 20 minutes ago.
What do you want?
But it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
What do you want?
It's 30-second movie pitch.
Well,
Fanfare.
It's X1, but instead of Hugh Jackman, it's Danny DeVito.
Well, that was easy.
All right, nice. I'm sure you got plenty of time left.
It's Danny DeVito having to sit on a few books while he's driving the RV around in the snow.
Wait, is that your movie?
Yeah.
So not X-Men in here?
Well, no, he was in an RV in the beginning of the movie. That's how he met Rogue.
Oh, okay. Because all I was thinking about was him just struggling to drive an RV.
Well, yeah, he's struggling to do everything because he's 4'10", and he has to be a superhero. Okay,
Yeah.
bub.
That's pretty good.
Bub. Yeah, I could, dude.
He's 74.
If he was younger and still had hair,
I'm gonna look.
He's
up
got hair
younger
everywhere
Danny
else.
DeVito.
like fucking Wolverine, he's a hairy guy.
Young.
Okay, so how we usually do this is we generally
He just did it.
go around. No, that was gold. No one can
I
take
agree.
away.
That was ours together.
There he is. That's
Oh.
Wolverine.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, dude. If he was younger,
I feel it, yeah,
because he's
younger.
smaller.
I looked up young Danny DeVito. I got a side-by-side picture of old Danny DeVito and Matilda.
Yep, that's what he looked like.
He's
Aw,
pretty ugly.
Look at that egg guy.
poor guy.
If only
Okay,
he was-
well-
if only he was Wolverine, he wouldn't look like that now.
I think Matt and I we're on the same wavelength, so we got together for our movie pitch. That was us.
Okay.
Let's-
Michaela, you got 30 seconds to pitch a movie.
We're doing the segment now.
Yes.
Here's
the
one where he's
segment
got hair.
starts now.
Okay, so we start off.
Wait. All right, so how we usually do this is we generally go around the circle.
Okay.
Someone picks a word, and then the next person picks the other word, and then those two words together are the title of the film.
Okay.
And then sometimes we throw in genre, kind of limits it, but
Okay.
so me and Matt are gonna do the word, and then you'll have 30
Do
seconds.
we say the word at the same time, or you go and then I go?
I go, and then you go.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay.
do first word, you'll do second word.
Okay, I have a word. I don't think it's gonna work as a second one, but I'm still gonna say it.
Okay, I'll try to pick an easy one.
I'm very anxious.
Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Blue.
Sinister.
Blue. Okay,
Sinister.
Blue Sinister is the film.
Okay.
Are you ready?
It's the first episode of Creature Screecher.
I'm ready. Okay, so we start off in like retrofuturism, 80s themed, and it's about a guy who tries to write himself messages on his fucking skin to
No.
go to the future.
I won't allow
I
it.
think I've seen this movie.
Reroll.
I think it's called Loper.
Who would you cast in this film?
I would cast Keanu Reeves.
Joe Gore.
and Joe Gore.
Joe Gore right on arm.
And Keanu Reeves sees it.
I want Joe Gore as the young Joe Gore and Scar Joe as the old Joe
Yeah,
Gore.
absolutely.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
What's it called?
In fact,
Blue Sinister.
oh, right.
yeah, I'd watch the shit out of that. In fact, I think I already have. All right. So now we're going around. Matt, you have first word.
Yeah, I got
Michaela, you got
first word.
second word.
Okay.
You guys ready? You got words? Matt's warging out.
Oh wait, who's pitching?
That's a visual bit. No one get that. Matt's eyes roll back in his head.
What did you say?
You were pitching.
Matt's
Julian.
warging
Oh,
out.
okay.
What's that?
It's a Game of Thrones thing. Warg. Bran was a warg.
Blah, blah, blah.
I've never watched
I
Game of
thought
Thrones.
wargs were giant wolves, like from Tolkien's universe.
They probably, you know what? Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I think so.
Yeah, but
Brands-
there's a lot of stuff that came out of D&D that people just ran with that didn't exist before. So
How do you spell warg? W.
WORG,
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I'm going
think.
to put an A. Warg.
You guys get words?
Yeah, fuck you.
I could figure
Yeah, it's a
something out.
big old. It's, big,
Oh, something will come to me.
it's a big old wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf-like magical beast. Beast.
This is Julian's pitch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to give him a genre?
Nah.
Nah, no genre. Okay. we're-
Yeah. No genre.
no, give me a genre.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Well, give him the title first.
Okay.
No, genre first, then title.
You come up with the genre. Then.
Okay. It's a rom-com.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the title first and then. All right, whatever.
You did
Well, it
point to
doesn't
me
matter.
and then
All
there
you
was
have to
a
do is
pause.
just pick a word.
I can come
It's
up with
hard.
something
I gotta
else.
pick a word.
Well,
It's hard.
Just pick one.
Okay.
Rom-com.
Did you
Think
not?
Channel rom-com.
Okay.
no,
go.
don't channel anything. Just pick a word.
Rectangular.
Starlight.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a rom-com. That works. That's fine. All right, you ready?
Can Joe
Yeah.
Gore be in it?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I'm going to cast two of Hollywood's most popular actors, Joe Gore and ScarJo. And let's see. So I think it should take place in an alternate universe. Oh, you know what? It takes place in Minecraft. It's like The Fault in Our Stars, but like everybody's like rectangular. And it's an empty world, and it's only Joe Gore and ScarJo.
Are they rectangular?
Yeah, and they have to chop their way through different blocks and like different dead end jobs and
To get to each
things.
other?
Yeah, and different like X's to get to each other. There's a lot of creepers. That's it.
I like it.
So what part's like A Fault in Our Stars?
Just the title.
It's a shit movie.
There you go.
Nice. Okay. Michaela, you got first word. Julian, you got second word.
Are we doing a genre?
So am I
Matt,
doing the
you will
genre
have the
before or
genre.
after the words?
Do the genre first, and then we'll do the words.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Psychological horror.
Okay.
Jesus.
Shit.
Drama.
Lingerie.
Drama
Lingerie.
Psychological horror.
Make
from
sure you wash your dirty laundry.
Shit, that's a
the
good
new
tagline.
psychological horror from A24.
Yep.
Stop. I like that. I guess I can't really say much of anything considering I just wasted my movie pitch on
Well,
shitting on Looper again.
A24, they're not involved in the filming or direction.
No,
they
they're
just
just
I'm
producers.
just
Yeah.
using this time to like try to come up with something.
Oh no, it's time for you to do your
Shit.
pitch now.
Okay.
It
All
is time.
What was our movie?
Okay.
title?
Drama
drama
lingerie.
lingerie.
Escaped from maximum security prison. One woman by the name of
Stephanie.
Joe Gore.
Stephanie. No, the seamstress.
There you go.
Yeah.
There.
Is broke out of max security prison, and she's fucking taken up residence in a family's barn, and she's killing people and dressing them in saucy outfits afterwards and
That
leaving
would
them.
fuck with me psychologically.
This
I
is like a Quentin Tarantino
I
movie.
feel like it's a Tarantino or very like art.
very
film.
art, very art house,
Kind of
We
like
did
French
say
as
A24.
shit.
Mandy.
I'm calling Quentin Tarantino directing this movie.
produced by A24.
Or it could be the new hit Kojima game.
Oh my god.
Yo, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding is going to be followed
nuts.
up by Drama Lingerie. That game looks like it's going to be fucking phenomenal.
I know.
But
Dude.
also, I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to happen, and that's really great.
So I haven't heard anything about that other than it's happening.
There's
Have
just
you-
Watch the
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah,
please.
the
I've
trailer's
watched it
really
like
cool.
17 times.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
But I guess that's happening because they had so many ideas for DLC that they were like, you know what?
Let's just make a whole ass game.
Making a whole ass game.
That's pretty
I
cool.
love
I'm
that.
really hoping that it
Good on
doesn't
you,
take very
Nintendo.
long. Because especially like if they already had the ideas, I'd imagine they kind of had already been in the works to throw
They
it
got the
together
engine.
anyway.
They got most
yeah.
of the assets.
Yeah. So like,
what else is there?
I mean,
Story,
Plot.
programming,
Majora's Mask,
Animation.
mechanics. Majora's Mask was really good.
Yo.
and that was like pretty much just reusing assets.
Yeah.
Same engine. And that came out like
Nintendo knows.
was it a year later or less than a year later?
Fuck, I don't know.
Ocarina of Time. It came out
That's
pretty
impressive.
quick.
I think that, well, I'm just really excited, but I'm really hoping for Breath of the Wild 2 to have kind of like an element of eerie creepiness that Majora's Mask did.
That would be cool.
I really don't hope that's what they try to match. I hope that's not the reasoning that they try to mash it and becomes artificial.
Well, I mean, but you know how much I like creepy stuff.
I'm sure it'll have some
Ennui.
sort of uncomfortable
Macabre.
element because I think a lot of it's going to take place. I'm assuming it's going to take place underground
I think
because
it's
like
under Hyrule.
yeah, because it's probably going to be based around like looking deeper into whatever ancient civilization was responsible for like the guardians and shit.
Mhm.
So
That's cool.
I'm assuming that's what it's going to be about. That'd be awesome. I would really like it. I had a theory. Well, I didn't have. I guess it's not a theory because there's no base to it. No, it's not a game theory.
It's
'cause
just
there's
a
no base
game
to it.
theory.
Well, it doesn't actually have any sort of. So it's not technically a theory. It's speculation.
It's got no
Game
hypothesis.
speculation.
Game speculation. So right after I gave Pope Undertale, I had a speculation. Here's my thoughts. Hey, put it back on. Yeah, it's weird. You just put it in like intervals, I guess. Just kind of tweak it a little bit while I'm talking.
Use it to accentuate words.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me try to explain this. No, keep doing it, and I'll just see if I can get through it. Well, here.
This is
Warping my
quality
mind.
audio.
Okay, so I'm thinking that they're gonna come up on what I'm assuming is Ganondorf's like mummified body, and then he's gonna be like, and they're gonna kind of join forces because he's like trapped under Hyrule by something that's like older than he is. And they're going to be like, dude, you guys got to help me out. I got to get the fuck out of here. You guys got to get the fuck out of here. It works better if we just team up. And then Link's going to be like, dope. Give me the glowy hand. Give me the power glove.
I love my power glove.
It's so bad. And that's it.
Give him the
Nice.
million glove.
That was
That was
too much
wild.
fun.
I want to spend the rest of this episode with the pitch turned up for Matt's vocals.
Hello. Hello.
Hold on.
Wah!
I didn't mean to do that.
No, leave it though. Leave it just for Matt.
All right, at the base of a great mountain, approach three travelers. Oh, great being of the mountain.
What do you want? That's what you think.
We come bearing gifts.
Take your pants off. Take your pants off and sit on the toilet.
All right, guys, I can't deal with this guy. Somebody else fucking take over.
Yeah, you
I just fucking
yeah,
I can't
that's
I can't
right.
do it. I can't do it.
You can't delay our feedback. Audio,
Is
can
it
you?
talking to itself?
That'd be great.
Who is it discussing this matter with?
Are we role
Hey,
playing?
loser.
Excuse me, deep cave dweller.
Shoes untied,
We
asshole.
well, I'm not wearing shoes. I'm wearing boots.
Exactly.
This is ridiculous. I've come here seeking treasure and knowledge. I heard that you have both to provide.
Yeah. What of it?
I
What? Yeah. What do you want?
you're terribly rude. I have many questions. I come to seek your guidance.
I think this guy's
I walked 500
I have two
miles,
faces.
and I walked 500 more.
I like that.
Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles
Has
to
this-
end up at your cave door.
Has this bit played out yet? I think
No,
it has.
it's
Yeah.
1,000.
1,000
miles.
I would walk 500 more.
Just to be that man.
Who walked 1,000 miles just to fall down at your door. Ouch. That wasn't a
That's
good
why
song.
we're not allowed
Is that going in the bit?
to have.
Oh, it's
No,
all.
you know that.
Any
I
of
think
this.
that'd be.
I think since
Not
it's
that. We're back.
Okay, so to close this out,
What do you mean?
I think we're gonna do the round robin thing where one person starts a pitch and then we each add to it as we go around. I think it's a good way to end these. Okay, so me and Julian are gonna come up with words. Michaela, you're gonna come up with a genre. Julian, are you ready? Do you have a word? Or are we doing genre first?
I'm ready.
We're doing a genre.
I got words.
Let's do a. Let's do a kung fu movie.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
I'd like to go for the second word, I think.
You want the second word?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Is it kung fu?
No.
No.
Or do you want
okay,
me to go first?
Ready? No, I'll go first.
Okay.
Righteous.
Vasectomy.
Whoa. I don't know if I like this.
This is.
So it's the mean streets. How many times do you think I've started a pitch?
The
It's the mean streets, and
Because I know
it's
I've
a nun
definitely-
that knows kung fu.
I've definitely done that before.
And she's sick of people having sex and children out of wedlock.
It's the mean streets of Portland, Oregon.
Her hand is the righteous
I
vasectomy.
don't like it. I don't like it. How sharp is her hand?
Can we choose
Dude.
different words?
It's a chop.
I would watch the shit out of that.
I don't know. How,
Righteous
Well, would you? I haven't
vasectomy.
come up with a pitch yet.
Directed by Robert Rodriguez. Oh, dude,
I
that's
like
a
this.
Robert Rodriguez flick.
I like this
Is
fucking
that a-
red band
She's
trailer.
she
that a
is
person?
Listen, she's a sexy nun, right? And she's sick of people fucking and having babies out of wedlock. The sexy nun, of course, is played by Danny. What's his name? Danny
DeVito.
Trejo.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah. Machete.
Danny Trejo
Machete.
is
Machete.
the
Machete.
nun.
How sexy can you make Danny Trejo?
He's got long hair.
Super.
It's beautiful.
Is it all
Fucking
Flowing.
banging.
Is it going to be practical effects?
No, he's just gonna wear like sexy nun outfit.
That's all he needs, really.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It can be a crossover if you want. I don't care. All he has to do is just like chop hard and like.
Well, if
just-
anything, it should be.
there's just a lot of
crossover,
blood.
right?
Danny Trejo chops hard. In
Yep.
whatever the
Righteous
fuck it was.
vasectomy.
He'll have none of that.
That's a good one.
That's very good. Okay.
I don't know. You guys came up with my pitch for
Yeah.
me.
Good pitch.
Okay,
Matt.
well let's try again.
Let's try a different one.
Real quick. Danny Trejo.
Okay.
Okay. Ron Jeremy. Like the same person.
No.
I don't.
No, they're not, and it's a weird comparison.
Very strange.
What about them makes them the same?
Just their likeness.
No,
You know the racist bit?
What?
I don't think it is, right? Like they have a similar.
no, they don't.
grungy long hair.
That's it. That's it.
Danny Trejo doesn't have a mustache normally, right?
Also, I don't think Danny Trejo's hair is grungy. It's
It's
just,
just
long.
long.
Yeah. But he also doesn't have a mustache normally.
Is
That's like Ron Jeremy's
is Ron
thing.
Jeremy known for his machete?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Somebody-
You can
somebody
call it a
help me.
machete.
Danny Trejo as Ron Jeremy in Meat Machete.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so here's a good,
How long have you been thinking about
good
this?
picture
Zach?
of this man.
Well, I think it's more of a thing that I just didn't realize there were different people until like.
No, you didn't.
When
Well, because like okay, so all
Were
the,
you watching
all
like
the
a Robert
Grindhouse
Rodriguez
sort
movie
of-
and you
yeah.
were like, "Oh, Ron Jeremy fucks," and not the
Wait,
way
does
and I
Robert
heard.
Rodriguez do
No,
like
they do
grindhouse
not
shit?
look anything
Oh,
alike.
they don't
Oh,
look like at
no.
all.
Oh,
Yikes.
honey, no, they do not look anything.
Oh, this is getting cut out.
No, it's not.
Oh,
you
gotta
fucked
keep
up.
It. You
Tonight
gotta
was the
keep
night
it.
we figured
You
out.
had
that-
a chance. I said, "Do you want to turn your
young
mic
Ron
off?"
Jeremy fucks though. For
No,
real.
he doesn't.
Yeah,
He
he-
still fucks.
I'm pretty sure old Ron Jeremy fucks too.
Yeah, pretty
Old
sure.
Ron Jeremy is terrifying.
Show me what young Ron Jeremy looks like. Oh well, no, I don't want to see actually.
Why are you sure?
Yeah, kind of.
He just looks like a guy.
That guy.
He looks like
that guy
an
fucking-
ugly Benicio del Toro.
I think he's cute.
You thought, who's that murderer that you thought was cute?
Ted Bundy
Ted Bundy.
Ted
Is that
Bundy
the one
is
that
not-
people usually think
I-
is cute? Because
Yeah.
he's not
That was-
attractive.
What?
sweeping
I
the
don't know
fucking
what he
internet.
looks like. I
Yeah,
bet Ted
No,
Bundy-
there was
Ted
one that you
Bundy's
saw an
cute when
interview
you make
with.
Zac Efron play him.
Ted Bundy's not cute. Oh,
There were-
Zac
who-
Efron is playing him.
Who
Yeah.
was it? There was a murderer that you thought was cute, and
Ted-
he had the big fucking
Ted-
pedo glasses and like,
Oh,
Jeffrey
shit.
Dahmer.
the bad
Not
mustache.
Dahmer. I don't
And I was just like, damn,
remember
dude.
what this is, what we're talking about. But Ted Bundy is not attractive. He
A lot of
kind
people
of
think that,
reminds
though.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
of-
It's weird.
It's upsetting.
Jesus Christ, Richard Ramirez scares the shit out of me every time I see him.
Who's that?
This man. Oh, he just looks like a fucking.
Whoa.
He's
Whoa.
terrifying.
It was
That's
like Michael
Thriller
Jackson in
Michael
Thriller.
Jackson,
Yeah.
That is
He
upsetting.
looks like the animatronic Michael Jackson. He looks like the version of Michael Jackson that was made into an animatronic that was made into a horror game.
Oh,
That is-
the
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Ayawaki.
I hate it so much.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's goofy.
Oh, I can't believe I looked at
Yeah,
this
that guy's
picture.
upsetting looking.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
Did we put him down?
Yeah, he's
Put
dead.
him,
He's
put him
dead.
down.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, I got him the other day.
That first one was way better though.
Yeah. Because
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah, it caught you off guard.
Do we want to redo this last round?
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Righteous vasectomy.
No, Righteous Vasectomy was a good movie. Let's roll to another one. We'll try again.
Okay.
let
Are we
Matt-
still doing math though?
Yeah, we're
let
doing
Matt-
that. I
Matt
just
have
I
fun.
just
Don't
couldn't.
do me.
Righteous Vasectomy was a good movie. I saw it. It was great.
How long was it?
5 tomatoes out of 5.
New genre.
Is that how you do it? I think it's percentage.
Yeah, it's persona.
Okay,
What
new
is it?
genre.
Certified.
New
Okay,
genre, we're starting it off
certified.
Western.
It's a spaghetti western.
It's a spaghetti
You
western.
just copied me. Western.
No, I added on to it.
Spaghetti western.
He plussed it. As
Okay.
they
Alright.
say in the Disney realm.
Do you
Spaghetti.
have a problem with plus size?
Absolutely not.
Spaghetti Western. What's my title?
Okay, you gonna do first word?
Sure.
Title.
Okay.
It's just Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
But just cheaper.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Ravioli.
Men.
Ravioli Man, the Spaghetti Western. Who's the director? Who's the director?
Clint Eastwood.
I'm so hungry now.
This is actually a fantastic title for like a spoof spaghetti
Clint
western.
Eastwood directed it, and he's also acting in it. He
This is a
is the
fantastic-
Ravioli Man.
Segue into our new sponsor,
No.
Blue
What
Apron.
What time? What do we have on the clock? Start the clock.
Blue
Go.
Apron is a really convenient way to get food.
Blue Apron's not paying
in
me
your
for
place.
Are you actually getting paid by Blue Apron?
anything. No, we're not getting paid for anything.
We're legally allowed to say that we're not actually getting paid by Blue Apron, but Blue Apron, if you want us to keep doing this shit,
Blue Apron fucks.
All right, so it's the Old West, and a bunch of these guys.
Wait.
kinda-
Who are you casting?
It's kind of racist,
can
but they're
get
all
there.
Italian.
Okay, but who are you casting? Oh, you don't know any Italian actors off the top of your head, do you?
No,
You
I
fucked
don't.
up.
John. Oh, he's Greek. I was gonna say John Stamos.
Close enough.
He's got dark brown hair.
all
black
Italians, starting
you know
with
what?
John Stamos.
I think we had better cast Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, John Stamos, Danny Trejo
Perfect.
as the token Mexican character in the thing.
Yes.
That's 30 seconds.
And they all want to fuck.
No.
Their character drive is that they all want to fuck.
Damn.
They don't just want to fuck.
Clint
they want-
Eastwood really fumbled on this one.
All right, Michaela.
He's like 100 years old.
you're taking
I
the
don't
torch.
know how to direct anymore.
The torch
but
is being passed.
I just want 3.
I want 3 Italians.
Yeah, I want 3 Italians.
John Stamos.
They're all
Trejo.
Italian, aren't they?
John Stamos.
And I want a Western. I want another good, bad, and ugly.
They all got guns. They point them at everything.
It's a remake of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but Clint Eastwood was being pretty racist. he cast it all wrong.
Who's the bad?
Danny Trejo,
Who's the ugly?
John Stamos.
I like it. So the good is Sean Jeremy.
Yeah.
It's the good, the bad, the ugly 2 Ravioli Boys
Yep.
or whatever.
That
you
was
guys say.
Ravioli Man.
Ravioli Man.
I like
Wait, who's the Ravioli Man?
Clint
They
Eastwood.
are. They're the Ravioli Men.
Clint Eastwood.
I'm the ravioli. He comes out
We
just
were
like
gonna
smothered in
go
Chef
on a rim,
Boyardee.
but okay, that's fine. This is fine.
What's happening?
Well, it's
Are we
gonna
gonna-
pass to you. The torch is gonna pass to you. Then you're gonna pitch for
Oh, we're
30
still
seconds
going.
on the same movie.
Okay.
If you have
On
anything,
the same movie.
Okay, Ravioli Man. Who's directing it?
Clint Eastwood, like you said. Guillermo del Toro.
Oh no.
That's gonna be
Guillermo del
spooky.
Toro is going to be directing the spaghetti
be a
western.
okay.
And Johnny Depp's going to be in it. Also, some lithe blonde actress
Okay.
that looks like every other lithe blonde actress is going to be in it as the female lead.
But who?
Who do we think?
God,
God?
God is in it, and God is a woman.
Oh, all right.
Was there an actress
Thank
that
you,
you're
Ariana
thinking
Grande.
of, like as a
Dakota
archetype?
Fanning.
Okay. I haven't seen her
Okay.
in anything in a while
Yeah, I guess
Dakota
not, huh?
Fanning.
since that one movie with the supermarket, right?
Sure.
Was she
Keep
in the
going.
zombie supermarket
Keep
movie?
going.
Am I talking about
Yes.
something else?
You got this. Zombieland?
Zombieland.
Yeah.
That's not Dakota Fanning.
I don't care, dude.
It's Abigail Breslin.
Oh,
I don't, dude.
Is that who you're thinking of?
I feel like I'm just terribly.
We're
not,
definitely past 30
I'm
seconds.
not
You're
funny.
past 30 seconds.
All right, Julian.
Go. Oh,
Yeah.
so Eli Roth, and it's his reimagining of that one movie with Keanu Reeves that I don't want to watch and I hear terrible things about, and
John
it does
Wick?
not have a
The
good.
Matrix?
No, it is not
Point
John
Break?
Wick.
Are you aware we're on the same film?
It's not John Wick. But it's kind of like Cabin Fever, but like there's a lot of raviolis involved, and
What's
they're
Cabin
haunted.
Fever?
They're haunted by the ravioli man who's constantly banging his sweaty Chef Boyardee paws against the window while 2 teenagers are trying to fuck. One played by Keanu Reeves, who's not a teenager, and the other one played by ScarJo, because she's been hot lately. She's been in a lot of the movies that we haven't actually made. And in the end, it turns out that Keanu Reeves is Ravioli Man's son. He is Chef Boyardee Jr.
He's the one.
He is the one.
Is this a
I
spaghetti
want to
western?
figure out what movie you're talking about.
I don't know anymore.
The bad Keanu Reeves movie.
Here, I'll find the title for you, and
There
you
was
can
a-
just read the
There
synopsis.
was a bad Keanu Reeves movie.
I'm sure
Oh,
there was. I just-
Yeah, it's called Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, wait, hold on. Is it one of the Speed movies? No, it must have been. Should I keep going? There's a lot.
No.
Well, I'm not saying there's no bad Keanu Reeves movies, but you're saying like there's the one.
It's
to
the one
rule
by
them
Eli
all.
Roth.
Who's Eli Roth?
He directs garbage horror movies. He did Hostel.
I never saw Hostel.
I never saw Hostel.
I never saw.
Is
He
it
did
Hostel?
Hostel, Cabin Fever, Green Inferno. He did Inglorious. Well, he was in Inglorious Bastards. Knock Knock.
I heard that one about the green thing being it was decent.
I thought it
Knock
was
Knock
really
has a
just gory or something.
37% on. Yeah.
Just like
it-
hella gory.
That sounds fun.
Wait, Knock Knock. What's that? Who dat?
Green Inferno
Knock
has
Knock.
actually a lower rating than Knock Knock. 37% on Rotten. 5.3 on 5.3 on IMDb.
Was it?
What? Oh. That's fine.
His movies, Eli Roth's movies aren't very good.
Who's Eli Roth?
So guy who makes bad
Oh,
movies.
I get
apparently.
it. It's a joke because I already said it.
Yeah.
No, Keanu Reeves, like this movie, Austin told me about it. It's a movie where these 2 teenagers forcibly have sex with Keanu Reeves' character, and they make him look like a jackass, and then they leave, and the house is a mess, and apparently the wife and the kids come home, and they're like, oh, looks like Dad had a party, and it's like, yeah, I guess he did.
This is a horror movie.
No, it's Eli Roth being an idiot.
Being a fucking dingus. I think I know who you're talking about, but I have to
Dude,
just
read-
look at his face.
Read the
Anyway, the
synopsis.
3
It
men
is
get together and they
upsettingly
defeat
bad.
the Ravioli Man, and
I'm sorry, is this your pitch?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm the
Steven
last
Spielberg?
boy.
Shut up.
Oh, I know this guy. I know his face.
He was the bear Jew.
They
He
were-
was the bear Jew.
Two
reverse the curse.
nubile
Wow.
Nubile, yep.
stranded women
Oof.
reveal a sinister agenda after they spend the night with a married architect. That sounds absolutely trash.
Yeah, I don't think I want to
Anyway,
watch this movie.
they defeat the Ravioli Man, and they become the Ravioli Men, taking up the mantle of whatever Ravioli powers.
So who was the Ravioli Man?
He was some
Keanu Reeves.
So they defeat Kano?
He had like a split personality. It
Jason-esque.
was like Split,
Monster.
but bad in Eli Roth.
So who plays Chef
Oh, he
Boyardee?
was in A Scanner Darkly. That's right. Did y'all ever
Keanu
see?
Reeves, apparently.
Did y'all ever see A Scanner Darkly?
No.
That was a pretty cool movie. I think it was all done in rotoscope animation. But it's this dude that's undercover and he's trying to I think the whole premise is it's like he's trying to find out about this crazy like psychedelic drug on the streets, but then I think he gets hooked on it as well. But like the visuals are all really weird. It's a very interesting movie. Yeah, okay, here I found it.
They shot it
In the near
Roto-Rooter?
future, as America virtually loses the war on drugs, Robert Arctor, a narcotics cop in Orange County, becomes an addict when he goes undercover. So that's
really
it.
Cool.
It's pretty cool to watch. It's not a good movie. It's just fun to watch.
It's got a lot of cool people
It's
in
got
it.
a lot of
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Winona Ryder's
So,
in it.
wait.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in it.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's in it.
The rotoscope bits are like just during the psychedelic shit, or
Alex Jones is in it as a street prophet.
Alex Jones looks like a fuckwad.
The whole thing, I think, is rotoscope animation. I'm pretty
Really?
sure. I think so. Yeah, isn't that
That's a lot
it?
of fucking work.
Yeah, it's
I
a
mean,
lot
It's
of
a lot
work.
of fucking money.
Animation, a lot of fucking work.
You know what they say.
It looks like it's all in.
This podcast is brought to you by
Is
the
that what it
concept
is?
of animation.
Animation, when you need things, but
I'm
haven't shot it
sure
on film.
someone will correct me.
You know what? It also.
Yep, nope, never mind. I found out. The film was shot digitally and then animated using interpolated rotoscope.
It was rotoscoped.
Slightly less impressive.
I had to know.
They still got to rotoscope it. Oh,
Well, they
was
gotta
it-
do the keyframes
Yeah,
and just interpolate in between it.
I see. That's
Mhm.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch that.
When did it come out?
2006.
Huh.
I apparently it was a limited release. I think initially when it came out. It's just cool to look at.
Okay, well, let's wrap this thing up. Julian, Michaela, thanks for being on the podcast. Matt, also,
Hey.
thanks for being on the
How you
podcast.
been?
It's been the Starbaby Social Hour. You to you, Starbaby. Hello.
Hey,
It's me in a space, in a small room.
I don't like it. Get out of that box.
I'm traveling. Oh, the
Are
corridor
we-
opened
Zach,
up.
Zach, are you okay down there?
Guys,
Is it just Zach in the box?
I'm down deep in a well.
Zach, what can we do to get you out? How'd you get down there?
I don't know. You guys got like a rope or
I got a rope. I don't think it's long enough.
I don't have a rope.
You guys-
Not for you.
Then I throw my shoelaces down at you. Did that help?
Are these shoelaces?
I'm gonna go in after him.
Yeah, they're shoelaces.
Julian, don't come down here.
No, I'm coming down there.
You hear Julian hitting the sides of the well.
Ow.
Julian, I told you not to come down here.
Well, I mean, I guess they need some help, so I'm gonna go in there too.
No, I don't need help.
It's okay, Matt. We're
Ah,
fine.
I'm
I'm
coming
gonna go
in.
deeper into the well.
I'm coming in.
Whoa, dude, there's some kind of like portal here. Feeling all
Matt, you're down
warpy
here.
and shit,
Yeah,
dude.
What's up?
I feel like I'm entering another dimension. A dimension where my voice like goes higher and lower,
Yeah.
potentially.
at the bottom of this well.
Except
Wait.
Michaela.
Michaela's
It's
still-
really weird. It's not happening yet, but I think there's potential for the pitch in my voice to change.
Can I come too?
You gotta hop down.
If you could find me.
Yeah.
Okay. I roll. Oh shit! I guess I rolled a nat 1 because here I am.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's down the well. Welcome,
Splat.
welcome,
All right,
well,
well,
people. Welcome
yeah.
to the well.
Welcome to, welcome to the Wellcast.
Well, guys, I guess we're just gonna die down here without any resources and these shoelaces.
Can you make it sound like I'm lower than all of you? I'm going deeper. I'm going to take the stairs.
Julian's digging a ditch. You just keep going. There's nothing down there.
He's just hitting his hands.
There's definitely something in here.
Jim, where are you going?
I'm digging like I'm in Minecraft.
That's lava.
Ow. Hey guys, there's lava down here.
Are there diamonds?
What do I do?
Okay. I climbed back up to the top.
Fuck did you do that?
where's Zach
I
at?
floated. I floated up to the top.
Hey Zach.
Anyway, now that I'm back up at the podcast recording booth,
Zach is Stark down here.
I'll get some help in a second. I just got to wrap this podcast up.
Zach, it's cold. What's that?
That definitely doesn't do what you want.
What's this one do?
You have a very long arm reaching down from that Susurrus.
So this one? I'm finding all these knobs down here.
Yeah, definitely don't touch that one.
That one?
No. Thank you guys for being on the podcast. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week. That's a fucking lie. We'll be back when we're back, and we'll see you then. Matt, Julian, Michaela, thanks for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
They're still
being
down in a
here.
hole. I forgot.
What?
Am I? Yep.
Okay, bye.